It's Monday, all of the planning for my new studio is done. I bought already the first stuff. Now it's time to buy even more, head to the studio and start with the first very light constructions. So first, quick DIY store visit. I don't know, today's not my day. Went to 2 DIY stores, bought something to measure and test out the new studio. Basically how thick I want to make the floor, how thick I want to make the absorption boxes where the absorbing material goes into. One of them already broke, so good that I tested it. Need to try out a different material. I had to drive to 2 DIY stores because one of them wasn't cutting any wood due to the virus situation. So today's really not my day. Then there was a lot of traffic and there were even some birds disliking me. I mean, look at this. It's all full. Oh, and by the way, my heating gets replaced. The guys are taking a break from drilling, which is really annoying and kind of doesn't make a whole lot of fun to make music while everything is shaking and you have those noises. So yeah, today just sucks, but I still got a nice video for you because I just read something online, like actually 2 articles by my distributor or one of my distributors. And it's quite interesting. It's like about marketing your music the right way, especially now due to those virus crisis things happening. So first the question, and a lot of people have debated about it, how much does the virus crisis actually affect music sales, especially streaming? Do people stream more or less? Are they more at home, listen to music, stay at home and just watch Netflix? And like the way to work and back is kind of gone. And I have to say there is a dip. It's not a big one. Music streaming isn't affected as much as like people organizing festivals. They're screwed entirely. For music, it's around like a 30% drop in general throughout all kinds of styles of music in streaming. But it's just a little. It's just a 6 to 7% dip. And those numbers are by the distributor. They're having millions and millions and millions of streams, and they have like all of the data from Spotify and all other stores. So those 6 to 7% are very accurate. But still, in general, we can't complain selling music online, streaming and that stuff. Because if you compare it to 2019, it was like half as much. So streaming grew, like it doubled, which is really fantastic for everyone involved. So a little 6 to 7% dip isn't a hard hit. And that's probably mostly due to people actually listening to less music because they're less on the go, less outside, less like on headphones, like streaming stuff. And when you're at home, you're probably more likely to just then watch a movie probably. It also has to do with how, for example, Spotify's free model is working. People are paying for advertisement and most companies pulled their advertisements. So if someone doesn't pay for Spotify and uses the free version, there is less money involved because it's hard to find people to advertise at the moment. Paid subscribers are up a tiny bit and actually overperformed the pre-virus times by 3%. Adding 6 million new subscribers for the first quarter of 2020. Then another part we have to talk about, because like there are Spotify, Apple Music streaming services, but there is also YouTube. And YouTube works a little bit differently. People are definitely spending more time on YouTube. I can see this on my own channel. It's like up by 15%. All other average channels are up by 6%. But if you now think that's good, there is like a flip side to it, same as with Spotify free. There is less advertisement. Less people are advertising, less money is in advertisement. And as you know, like the advertisers, they pay YouTube. They kind of put ads everywhere and get paid. But if there aren't enough advertisement slots being paid by advertisers, sometimes you'll see a video that doesn't have ads, although the one that uploaded it engaged having ads on it because there's nothing available. And the average CPM price, like the price per 1,000 clicks, it went down a little. So most people on YouTube for music and also YouTubers, like the numbers are up, but the money is down. So at the end, at least for me, on average it's staying the same. But here is shown in the graph that it's like on average down by 12 to 15% compared to the year before. And you can definitely see there's like a hard dip when it comes to the money side. And then we got social media, which is an important part for musicians, people on YouTube, for everyone that is making money in like online digital marketing. TikTok is up by a lot, 86% up, which is insane. The number of creators went up by 95%. The video posts increased by 95%. Like the average user spends 63 minutes a day. That's insane. Like 63 minutes, the average user. So there are some that spend hours on that. So TikTok is definitely like, I mean, it's anyways like trending a lot, but like this crisis pushed it even more. By the way, if you're interested to check out the entire like insights into those numbers and all of the stats, I'll link it down below. Now it's actually the question how to market yourself during these times. Because again, every crisis also has some positive sides. A lot of people are doing live streams, trying to compensate for it. For some it works, some already feel like it's annoying because everyone is live streaming and there aren't even enough people watching and it doesn't make any money. The live streaming side for someone that is used to play in front of thousands of people to live stream, like it's just like to be connected with your fans, stay connected and like be relevant and people still being able to listen to your music. So it's more a fan tool. Big question is, should you delay your release? Let's say you've been working on an album. Should you postpone it or just release it? If your audience is younger and more like online anyways, then yes, just go ahead. Nothing changed. If you make music where people buy vinyls, where people go to a store and discover it, which doesn't happen a lot anymore, but then definitely postpone it. Because physical sales aren't working at all at the moment. So yeah, if you rely on physical sales, definitely push it, move it by probably half a year to a year. And then we got the playlist. As always, very important. Place your songs, try to place them in playlists. All of the playlists that are like home office, soul coffee, chill beats, lo-fi beats, meditation, everything that is more calming and for at home is definitely working a lot better than usually. If you're really fast, maybe even adapt your music or maybe make an acoustic version and like a very slowed down version of your song to make it fit to the situation. But this really highly, of course, depends on the style you usually do. If you're like a death metal rock band, then maybe don't make a chilled virus version. And the last tip, probably the most important, post more on your social media. Build up your following. People are at home, they're bored. Entertain them. That's your task as a musician. Make sure they have something fun to watch and get closer to you, discover your music, discover you as a person, an artist. So definitely post more. Instagram at least once a day. And on top of posting more, you could even try to engage your fans. Maybe do a live stream with your fans. Maybe do a at-home challenge, do something fun or dance to your song. These kind of things work right now better than usually. So definitely try, make the best out of this situation, stay calm. I hope this will be all over as soon as possible and we'll be all back to making music, touring, being outside, festivals, clubs, having fun. Ibiza season, I think this year. There will be no season at all, but then 1 year later, back again. Thanks for watching. All of the numbers, everything in way more detailed, link down below in the description. And we'll see us tomorrow back again here in the studio, continuing with constructing.